Audiences far and wide have loved Kim Fields since her days as a child actor, but her television and film roles go well beyond what we see in front of the camera. Fields is also a director, a producer, a writer. Basically, the woman does it all. And if you guessed that she also wore many hats for her latest holiday adventure, well, you're right.
Everyone loved it, especially Judy, who wants your appearance on his show to be a holiday special event premiering on Christmas. It's going to be a ratings bonanza.
No.
Yeah.
No. I know it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas and sound like Christmas because I got a chance to adventure in Christmas thanks to you. I saw it last night and loved it.
Thank you.
And I'm sure it was quite an adventure for you because you went out there.
I definitely pushed myself beyond my limits in a lot of ways. And that was very exciting. It was very liberating on both sides of the camera.
Yeah, because I'm one of those people that when we do stories about climbing great heights, doing whatever, that's like, nah, I'm like, nah, son. But after watching you, I was like, well, maybe I want to start taking chances because that's the lesson in this movie. So talk to us about your character and what we're going to take away from it, because it's not just a Christmas miracle. It's more about like growing as a person.
Yes. Oh, yes, Oji, you got it.
Yes, queen.
I wanted to, I love those adventure shows, those survival shows out in the wild. I love all of those. And so I kept thinking, what if, somebody was on that didn't want to be there? And what does that feel like? And to be pushed out of your comfort zone. When I did Dancing with the Stars, I was definitely pushed out of my comfort zone. And it was exhilarating. And I couldn't get enough of that from that moment on. And so the idea of constantly, going outside of my comfort zone and not being afraid of the unknown.
This is crazy!
What do you think?
Why is there a tree on the inside?
Because it's Christmas.
This is not a soft movie. This is not just the warm fuzzy. This is, VH1 decided we're going to do Christmas movies and you're going to be first up. And so, we had to bring the thunder.
And you did. You brought the thunder, the rain, the lightning, the flood.
Right.
You pretty much brought all the elements into this.
And New York, I set this movie, not the adventure part, but my character is based in New York. Her talk show is based there. I'm a Harlem girl, I'm an uptown girl, and so is my character.
One thing I have to say about you is whenever I see that you're doing a project, I always go look up because I know that they might be like, oh, she's starring as this, or I'm like, that's not all she's doing. I looked, there's always an extra. Like there's always one or two extra things. And that's the case for this movie as well.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Now, sometimes I do like to just say my lines and go home. Don't get it twisted. I do enjoy that. But with this project, I did co-create the story and executive producer. And I am very grateful to Viacom and VH1 for the amount of autonomy that they gave me with this. Everything was whatever Kim wants. Well, what does Kim think? I was the only executive producer on site every day for the film.
Of course, it has to be whatever Kim wants. It has to be that because you deliver. You have delivered from day.
Thank you.
Like one of my besties here that helped us set up for this interview, I said, oh, and then he looked at it, he's like, oh, you didn't tell me it was Kim Fields, Tootie? And then he's setting me up and he goes, we are living. You are a national treasure. Just saying. You are a national treasure. So as you are the gift that keeps on giving, what does Kim Fields want for this Christmas? What do you want for, not that I can get it for you because I need to get a side job to get it for you.
Well, you actually already gave it by giving me your take on my movie. So you already gave it and more. What I want for this season though is for people to really embrace their own adventure. And taking themselves out of their comfort zone. And you don't need a helicopter ride or a tumble into a river or those types of things to be the catalyst.
By the way, just so you know, this is not the only Christmas gift you're giving us this year. We get Adventures in Christmas thing this season, but before that, you give us the Upshaws. I have not laughed out so loud in a long time. And I'm happy you guys are coming back for season 2.
Do you think this outfit will get me this chief administrator job?
Are you meeting with a man or a woman?
A man?
Now you get it.
It's an incredible year for me. It's an incredible time. I'm very, very grateful when the Upshaws aired or started streaming this year. It premiered on my birthday. So there's always just some good stuff going on when it comes to me and the Upshaws.
Not tonight, baby.
Well, before we see season 2 of The Upshaws, you can take a wild ride with Kim Fields tonight when her movie Adventures in Christmasing premieres on VH1.